Welcome to your daily reading. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Psychic Tarot. Hope you all are doing fantastic today. So I do have mid-month readings by sign dropping on the 10th and 11th, I believe. And then I'm also working on 2026. Decided my 2026 readings will be like a summary of each life area, an overall, and then summaries. So I thought that would be kind of fun. I've never done it before, so, and I already, yeah, so I'll be working on those. Anyway, while we're here, hit that thumbs up button, please, and leave me a comment. Also, would be gracious if you would subscribe if you aren't already. And that's all the news for today. Other than, yes, I do personal readings. Link to my email is below. Email me personal readings. What do we need to know? I'm going to pull two cards for the energy. I'm going to do an unexpected, what we don't see, challenge, strength. Here we go. Death. Hermit. Unexpected. Two of Wands. Unaware, what we don't see, hidden. Ooh, Chariot. Lots of majors. Challenge for today. Ace of Cups. Strength. Hey, you're just, that seems to me like just having a hard time trying to get something. There's the strength is the Five of Cups. Where does this lead? Yeah, if two fly out, I usually don't pull them. And I can tell too, like if they fly out just because I'm being a klutz or if they're supposed to. Okay. Nice. Really good energy. I was going to say, it's crazy. I was going to say, like, when I was preparing the reading, because I always kind of prepare the cards and get ready, the Queen of Wands did pop out, and this is on the bottom of the deck, so I find that interesting. I mean, it kind of goes with it because of the Two of Wands, the energy moving forward, but there is this, I love these two cards together. So we've got the Death and the Hermit. So there is something that you're working on changing with that Death and that Hermit. And, but I feel like with the Hermit there, because it follows the Death card, is that discovery. The Death is, as you're transforming, you're making new discoveries. So things are changing around you, or you're doing something to make changes. And as you do that, you're discovering more things or something else or something new. And I feel like that's really kind of nice energy. Let's clarify the Death. I'm going to pull just two cards on that. Well, they're both going to come. Oh, Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords. Yeah, you've definitely, this is something that you have planned and you have been working for. I feel like with that the Knight of Swords, there's that energy of it like really moving towards those changes, but it's something you've been planning. Also, that Fool is showing up at the bottom of the deck. What is the Hermit? Six of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Yeah. So I feel like what you're discovering is this feels like to me like a new opportunity or a new beginning to something where you're starting something. It could be an offer from somebody because we have the Six of Pentacles there. However, it's a discovery. So I'm wondering maybe, even though we don't show partner here, I'm wondering maybe if there's someone that you are partnering with or finding that, hey, we can really work together well, we can do this well. And that's what you're discovering. What is unexpected is the Two of Wands. Now, I feel like the Hermit might not come up yet, like you might not see that answer because this is unexpected, the Two of Wands. And to me, that's the planning. You had the Ace of Wands clarifying this Hermit. Next card is Two of Wands. Moving forward, making your plans. He's looking out, like he's on top of the tower and he's looking out and he's going, okay, like, which way should I go? How do I get there? Kind of just mapping his journey. I feel the Two of Wands can be kind of like a non-active card, but it's a non-active active, because even though you're not physically maybe moving towards something, you're definitely planning it and working through it. So even though it may feel like that, it's not. And this is what you don't see, the Chariot. There's something definitely happening with the Chariot. Now, this could be a move, this could be travel coming in that you don't expect, but it also could be like, I feel like with that Hermit too energy, you'll just decide, you know what? I'm letting go of the reins and I'm just going to let things happen, because this is happening behind the scenes. Anything more about this Chariot? There's energy going, like it's moving. This is the Emperor and the Six of Swords. There definitely could be a move in your future, travel in your future with the Six of Swords, um, and the Chariot. Bloop, bloop, bloop. But I feel like there might be someone noticing you. And I kind of get that because we have the Page of Cups over here. We have the Ace of Cups in the challenge, and a new beginning with that, with the Judgment. So there is a feeling like, when I feel like the Judgment's like kind of like a rebirth. So it could be like someone from your past kind of coming back around, maybe sneaking a peek in, but you don't notice that yet and you don't see it yet. That will, I think that comes in with the Page of Cups. But I feel like this discovery could be love, but it feels to me more like, well, uh, it could be love, but it's definitely partnering with somebody or discovering that Ace of Wands with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, there's some kind of give and take for sure. So you have the Ace of Cups in your challenge. You know that you need to start this, but you are like, there is a little bit of a struggle in really getting going, because this is the Ace, but it's not that you don't care about what you're doing, but for some reason there is just this in your way where I just need to take advantage of this new opportunity. But there's something stopping you. Let's see if we could clarify that a little bit here. Is there anything with this? Yeah, there's that Chariot. So, and the Temperance. Wow. This Chariot could be bringing in this a new opportunity, but because you don't see it yet, it feels like a challenge. And maybe even, and I'm getting that because the Chariot's clarifying this with the Temperance. To me, that's like finding that equal balance between passion and what you love, and really, what is that, what does that look like? And let's look at the Five of Cups in your see, this is the Five of Cups in your strength. When I see this in a strength, I think there's a reason why you might be, you know, letting a couple of these cups go. There might be a reason why, that even though you feel disappointed, this may be like a catalyst to something new, or those, getting rid of those cups, even though it feels kind of a bummer right now, might be a really good thing. Tell me more about this Five of Cups, Five of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, see, those are the Three of Cups that you've lost. The Five of Wands, the conflict. This is good because this tells me that your conflict's gone. Five of Wands, there was a conflict. This is the Three of Cups. There's Three of Cups spilt. You still have two cups up, but these were not meant to be. This could be clutter in your life. This could be people that are cluttering your life. Maybe, you know, causing conflict or causing some kind of issue, but that's going away. And I feel like that those are what's being spilled. So even though it may feel disappointing, there's something that's good going to come out of it, because we have the Page of Cups and where this leads. So Page of Cups to the Judgment. Now I'm going to clarify this Page of Cups, because this definitely could be some kind of gift, some kind of message coming in. But it's the cup, so it's really definitely a nice loving message or gift. Tell me more about this Page of Cups. So for some of you, this definitely could be maybe rekindling an old relationship. And for some of you, this could be just like someone lets you know something, and it sets you up to really like feel like, use that Phoenix moment where you realize what you've lost is okay. You know, that's the Page of Cups. So yes, lovers, yeah, partner. Ooh. Um, also the Empress. I would say someone is definitely caring about you a lot. This could be a partner. This could be a lover. So it could be a romantic partner. It could be just a regular partner. But what's most important too here is that Empress. I mean, this is a really nice message coming in. So I feel like over the next week, you're headed towards some really good energy this week. And and then it ends with the Judgment. And what is the Judgment? Because that's interesting, but it feels to me like this is a rekindling of some sort. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, rekindling. You're working on something that had come to an end. So yeah, this is something restarting. So the Judgment to me, like you, when in the Rider White, they're all in coffins and they're coming out of the coffins. So it's like something coming back alive, something resurfacing again. And it's usually in a very positive way. To me, the Judgment is a very positive card because you've been working on getting this together. So even if it has nothing to do with the love piece, this is like realizing that, oh, you know what, I need to bring this back in my life. Like maybe some kind of hobby that you haven't been doing or some kind of activity that you've put aside for a while and that you're like, okay, I need this. Let's do, you know what, I'm going to do an oracle. Let's do an oracle card. I'm still getting to know these. I don't like having to read, but I really like these cards. They have nice messages and reminders. Oh, this is the Fated Three. And that's interesting too about the Three of Cups. So we've got the Fated Three, which is also on the book. Fated Three is page 23. So hold on just a second. Let me find the page. 25, 23. So this is origins, cycle, guidance, fate, legacy, and growth. And we've already talked about the growth. So you're definitely growing. I'm going to mess up my hair if I do that. Okay, so um, let's see. The spirit draped in white bears a coiled rope and a flickering candle symbolizing interconnection and the invitation to embark on a new journey. Their luminous presence offers hope at threshold of transformation. The spirit in the red wields a ceremonial blade and pomegranate, a stark reminder of sacrifice, choice, and the primal nature of creation. Their red veil flows into the water below, creating a connection with the tides. The blade suggests that transformation does not arrive without a cost. The black veiled spirit stands in sharp contrast, embodying the unknown in the shadow, holding a black candle and a collection of ancient keys. The spirit demonstrates profound wisdom gained from a lifetime of experience. Their knowledge, once locked away, is now accessible to those who seek to inherit profound truths. So, I mean, I'm just trying to see if there's as the tides ebb and flow, the Fated Three meditate on their experience, choices, and the inevitability of change. And this is all about change, and your reading is about change. I think it's embrace, but knowing that we talked about, like sometimes you have to let things go. We have that Five of Cups, and that's okay because everything comes at some kind of sacrifice. But usually, what we sacrifice isn't meant for us anyway. It's hard because we think it is, but it may not be. So, this is actually a really great card. So take care, guys, and have a fabulous day.